Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition starts now.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, I'm Delonda Thompson-Everest. Thanks so much for tuning in. Topping the news. The Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture hosted a graduation ceremony over the weekend for its Youth Leader Certification Program at the Foster B. Piscina Center at the Pro Cathedral of Christ the King. This year's cohort included 43 graduates now certified and better equipped to mentor and lead the next generation. Shane Stubbs reports.
This certification represents my ministry's commitment to establishing youth work as a respected profession.
16 weeks ago, 43 purpose-driven individuals embarked on the journey of becoming the next wave of youth leaders. Today, they stand certified, certificate in hand, and pin placed on their lapel, serving as a reminder of their call to leadership. The Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, the Honourable Mario Boleg, was in attendance to congratulate the newly appointed movers and shakers while underscoring the importance of their roles in the community.
You have become mentors for the lost, advocates for the voiceless, and above all, family to those you serve. To each of you, I say thank you.
Head of the Division of Youth, Sandina Neely, welcoming the new leaders into the Division of Youth.
We now have more trained, equipped, and ready personnel to be able to help all of our young people.
Vessels of Purpose Elite founder Brenna May Cooper charging the graduates to be resilient and action-driven, while also encouraging them to work shoulder to shoulder with fellow leaders.
Let your certificate not just be a framed accomplishment, no, but a personal mandate to act. Join forces, be bold, and create something fresh, relevant, and transformative for our young people.
The ceremony is not the finish line, says graduate Eustacia Smith, challenging her fellow graduates to use all the tools they garnered over the past 16 weeks.
I urge each of you, my fellow graduates, to commit to using our newfound skills to create positive change, inspire others, and build a better future for our Bahama land. This certification isn't a finish line, it's a launching pad. The real work starts now in our schools, communities, churches, and even among our families.
For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Shane Stubbs.
And while youth leadership remains a priority, another group of Bahamians is equipped for the success in the workforce. The Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture is also celebrating the achievement of its Fresh Start program graduates. Providing special remarks, the Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, the Honourable Mario Boleg, instilling words of hope.
As we know, the support our young people need doesn't end after high school. As they step into adulthood, they face new challenges, and it is our responsibility to walk beside them. Our youth remain our most valuable resources. When we invest in them, we invest in the future of Grand Bahama and our entire nation.
Taking the podium as the occasion's special guest speaker, Senior Pastor of Freeport Bible Church, Kyle Maycock, delivering a powerful message of inspiration and strength to the graduates.
Today, our country is smarter, you're more equipped, our country is more equipped, and you've become more valuable. But I implore you to protect your value. Protect your competency with your character. I promise you, the 17 weeks that you endured in this program can be taken away with one or two bad choices in life.
In other news, Independent Maritime Services is proudly celebrating 10 years of setting the standard and shaping the future of piloting in the Bahamas. Founded by a dedicated group of pilots from Grand Bahama, the milestone was marked with a special ceremony at Pelican Bay Hotel. The event featured Minister of Education, Technical and Vocational Training, Glennis Hannah Martin, as the guest speaker. It was a day of celebration and pride as members of Independent Maritime Services marked 10 years of dedication and service. The group of seasoned pilots hosted a special ceremony at Pelican Bay Hotel commemorating their journey and impact. Surrounded by family, friends, and supporters, including Minister of Education, Technical and Vocational Training Glenys Hannah Martin, the event was a heartfelt tribute to their accomplishments.
They were dogged in their determination. And they were advocates and adversaries. And they pushed and they lobbied and they were resistant. So a government, really, to be fair and honest, a government had to listen.
Chief Pilot of Independent Maritime Services, Captain Kendall Williamson, expressed heartfelt gratitude to the key stakeholders who helped make this defining milestone possible. He acknowledged that the journey required tremendous courage and determination, particularly in the early stages when he and his colleagues made the bold decision to leave their former positions to establish the new association. Captain Williamson reflected on the company's essential role in guiding ships safely into and out of anchorage at sea, emphasizing that despite the challenges, the risk was worth it.
When 50 pilots and 20 or 14 resigned from their high-paying jobs, and trust me, we were making good money, Captain Forbes. We were making good money. It was very rough. It was tough. But in life, you have to take a stand for what is right and what is best for the next generation. 10 years later, a booming piloting industry has been created because the government supported young Bahamian maritime professionals who fully understand what's at stake.
The company is described as one who confronted the status quo and changed the economy, which captured the support of the government. The 10-year also marks operations which was conducted in key locations in some of the busiest waters, ensuring safety in sailing. IMS pilot trainee Lassard Burrows speaking about the confidence he has placed in the company, expressing his excitement and optimism for what the future holds.
We gather here today. Let's honor how far we have come and look forward to where we'll be piloting next.
For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Yolanda Thompson, Everest. A new business has opened its doors to the public in the Port Lucaya marketplace, providing freshly made coconut water as well as naturally flavored sub-genres of the liquid delicacy like Gully Wash. Founder and owner Navarre Smith says opening Coconut Blessings and contributing to the island he calls home is a dream come true.
After graduating from UB in 2011 with a degree in tourism management, my constant question was, how could I come back to Grand Bahama? And I said this last night at our meeting. It would have made more sense for me to stay in Nassau and get my career going. This was, at the time, when tourism was flat, not much going. But I had a pull, a conviction to come back and contribute to the tourism product. Didn't always make sense, didn't know how, but I'm happy I stayed and I did that because all of those experiences, good and bad, have led me to this point.
Minister for Grand Bahama, the Honorable Ginger Moxie, and Member of Parliament for West Grand Bahama and Bimini Kingsley Smith both agree the introduction of the establishment like Coconut Blessings provides value to the healing tourism climate of the island.
This isn't just about selling a product. It's about integrating a local brand into the very fabric of our island's culture and tourism offering.
They support local economies by keeping money circulating with our community, strengthening our local tax base, and supporting other businesses.
A high school student is channeling her creativity to fund her dreams of becoming a neurologist, turning a classroom writing assignment into a published fantasy novel now available on Amazon and soon in local bookstores.
I wrote that to the king to help fund my college tuition.
At just 16 years old, Vashini Kemp is already a published author. Her journey began back in the 9th grade when she first put pen to paper. Like many writers, she hit a wall with writer's block, but that didn't stop her. Eventually, prompted by a creative writing assignment from teachers at her local high school, Kemp picked the story back up, and this time she saw it through.
Naturally, when I opened my iPad, like everything just clicked, and because I like fantasy and everything, I just was able to write smoothly, and I just finished my assignment, handed it in, and everybody was like, wow, this is great, this could be a book. And so my mother, being a mother, she took on that challenge and helped me get my book published.
She says it took about 3 to 4 months to publish the book through Spines Publishing, a company based in the United States. The medieval fantasy novel is brought to life with hand-picked photographs carefully chosen by Kemp to complement the story. Her goal? To inspire others through her creativity.
It's honestly about a royal family, betrayal. It's very emotional. It also is very uplifting. And I believe that a message I would like to send out to my audience is that despite anything, like, you can create anything out of anything. Like, I created a book out of boredom, so I feel like any child my age can create anything.
That message is one echoed by language teacher Mary Gray, who says Kemp's story is a powerful example of untapped student potential.
We should really encourage the child, look for the gift that is in each child, because they can all do so much. And I'm hoping, I told Vashni, I think this thing can be developed into a script. And I hope that in the future she will develop it further.
With just a few weeks left in high school, Kemp is already looking ahead. She's been accepted to Colorado State University and plans to pursue her dream of becoming a neurologist, with hopes of using the profits from her book to fund that dream. As for writing, she says be on the lookout for more books that blend her passion for storytelling with her interest in medicine.
I would actually like to write more health-based books on the brain and stuff, like tap in more into my field on what I want to be.
The 9th Annual Fire Hearth Community Festival getting underway today. Residents and visitors were invited to experience the rich culture and traditions of East Grand Bahama at the festival, organized by a dedicated committee and supported by the Ministry of Tourism, Investments and Aviation. The event showcases the best of Bahamian heritage through traditional fire hearth cooking, vibrant cultural displays, live entertainment, and locally crafted goods. Officials say it's all to unite the community while preserving the stories, flavors, and customs that make Old Freetown a cultural gem. We'll have more from the event in a later newscast.
And still to come.
The Aim High Girls Club gears up for its annual conference focused on empowering the next generation.
Hear that? If you listen closely, you can hear the heartbeat of a nation. That unique sound of a great country pounding with colorful history, a rich culture, and unwavering ambition. When you look around, you recognize its pulse. The people who love to celebrate, who identify with triumph, a people who know how to be our brother's keeper. Commonwealth Bank, built by Bahamians, here for Bahamians, Bahamians helping Bahamians.
It's about that time again at Dolly Madison. Father's Day is quickly approaching. Get 25% off store-wide on June 13th from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and June 14th, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's Friday and Saturday. And every 10th mail will receive an additional 5% off until 12 noon on Saturday only. Spend $100 or more to enter to win a grill bundle set. It's the big Father's Day sale at Dolly Madison.
Be a part of history. The Grand Bahama Port Authority invites you to nominate outstanding residents for Icons of the City 2.0. Submit your nominations today at gbpa.com/icons before June 21st.
Select the perfect gift for Dad from Esquires and get a chance to surprise him with a 360 gas grill. Take 20% off your purchase from June 9th to 14th and enjoy additional savings throughout the store. Call them today at 352-8816. Happy Father's Day from Esquires.
The Grand Bahama Port Authority Bahamas Baseball Association Junior National Baseball Championships in honor of Nigel Big Nige Boodle Sr. returns to Grand Bahama June 19th through the 22nd at the Merrill Baseball Park.
Come and be blessed at the New Life Worship Center in Freeport, Grand Bahama, where Bishop Simeon Ouden is the senior pastor. Services are on Sunday at 9 a.m. and Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Come and experience a time of praise and worship in the Word.
Here at Freeport Decorators, we have hundreds of products for you to choose from. Whether you're in the market for trophies, plaques, rubber stamps, corporate signs, any kind of interior signage, stamps, or seals, we're your one-stop shop. We feature glass, acrylic, crystal awards for every occasion. We build all the trophies here on site. Looking for a gift item? We feature pens, key rings, mugs, tumblers, barbecue tools, even bamboo cutting boards. Have something already? Bring it on down. Let us see if we can print that special something on it for you. Need a headstone? Memorialize the memory of your loved one with a beautifully lasered granite marker. Our store hours are Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. We focus on customization. So if you have an idea or a new concept, bring it on down or call us at 352-5557 or even WhatsApp your idea to us at 646-0777 and we will do our best to make your awards and recognition ideas a reality.
Your #1 team in the North. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
Welcome back. Under the theme, The Creator in You, the Aim High Girls Club hosting its annual conference at the Upper Zion Baptist Church in Pinders Point, with attending girls ranging in ages from 8 to 18 years old, all participating in prize-winning games, question and answer sessions, and soaking up quality advice from special female guests. Conference host Sabrina Brown says although the conference aims to inspire the younger ladies, it's a breath of fresh air to see the parents being such great supporters.
Our parents are awesome. They don't just drop the goodness. When we have big events such as this, a lot of them come and they stay. The ones who have to work, we understand. But many of them come and they stay. Even those who may not have young girls in this age bracket. We have a lot of adult females who come and support us. And so that is so important because these girls are the future, and we are the ones who will help them to chart the way for their future.
The three keynote lady speakers, Dana Nesbitt, Dawn Charlton, and Yami Swain, all providing diverse messages of encouragement and empowerment not only for the attendees, but also for the general female demographic.
Well, I think the greatest gift that we all have is the gift of life. And so as long as you still have life, you have the opportunity to channel your inner creator in whatever way, shape, or form that may take place for you. And so we're never too old. It's never too late. I would say that it's okay to be different. And not everything is social media, but finding the creative within themselves and knowing that it's okay to be different and dare to be different.
Practicing speaking will help you get not shy and end up being someone just like me in radio, on TV, and having the opportunity to pour into more lives in your community.
For the first time in its company's history, Third Dimension is hosting its home and hardware expo at the Pelican Bay Hotel, the Delphian Room. According to marketing manager of Third Dimension, Sayar Pinder, the goal of the admission-free event is to provide insight on how they best can manage their properties to anyone like small business owners and homeowners.
We did this expo to give persons in Grand Bahama a chance, if they want to build, buy, or renovate a home, to visit different organizations that you would typically go to when you are doing this, just to make it easier for persons. We have various vendors. We have vendors such as Galena, Keys, Bahamas, Realty, CIBC, who's a major sponsor. We even have the Port Authority here. So we encourage persons, take advantage of this event.
Pinder adds the expo also provides another element apart from the open floor session.
We have another event going on. It's a part of this event, but it's optional for persons who may be looking to get into the Airbnb short-term rental business. So that is $100, and that will be from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. in another room here at Pelican Bay.
It's now time for your Health is Wealth Monday tip.
Cervical cancer is considered the second most frequent cause of cancer in women in the Bahamas. Various strains of the human papilloma virus, or HPV for short, a sexually transmitted infection, may play a role in causing most cervical cancers. When exposed to HPV, a woman's immune system prevents the virus from doing harm in most cases. In a small group of women, however, the virus survives for years and eventually causes some cells to become cancer cells. You can lower your risk of developing cervical cancer by having regular pap smears, which can detect small changes in the cervix before they become cancerous, and by being vaccinated against HPV. Vaccination is available for girls and women and is most effective if given to girls before they become sexually active. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and remember, your greatest wealth is your health.
And now to look at stories making news, it's now time for your check on sports with Jay Philippe.
Here at Island Bedding, we provide Bahamians a local option for factory direct quality sleep products. We have also expanded to include a range of furniture and home accessories. Check out our new living room pieces, including sectional, TV stands, accent tables, and more. Come on down to Island Bedding and feast your eyes on prices you have to see to believe. Located at number 5 Queens Highway, across from Caribbean Veterinarian.
Journey to a serene oasis. Relax. Rejuvenate. Renew. Welcome to Renew Day Spa. For appointments, call 352-RENU.
Here are some tips for having your home ready for a hurricane. Keep all trees and shrubs trimmed. Bring in all outdoor furniture, plants, or any other items that may become airborne due to high winds. Cover windows and doors with hurricane shutters or pre-cut plywood. Clear drains and gutters. And remember to secure important documentation in case you have to evacuate. Don't be caught off guard this hurricane season. Be prepared.
Join us for City in Motion, your inside look at the people, progress, and possibilities shaping the city of Freeport. Each week, we bring you the stories behind the movement. Highlighting how the Grand Bahama Port Authority is leading with purpose.
Our desire is to connect Bahamians with the opportunities that's right in front of them.
This is City in Motion.
This June 15th, get ready for a powerful night of praise and celebration as the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas, in partnership with New Life Worship Center, presents a musical concert honoring 10 fathers and celebrating ZNS 89 years of excellence. It's a moment of music, memories, and legacy. More information to follow. Stay tuned.
Still praying as I onward bound.
Ladies and gents, I'm Jay Philippe, and welcome to Sports Topping Sports. The Battle of the Islands volleyball tournament at the 8 Mile Rock Gym brought out some of the best players in the country competing in men's and women's category. The 4-day competition that started on Thursday and wrapped up on Sunday night had teams competing from Grand Bahama, Exuma, Bimini, New Providence, and Abaco.
It's been such a breath of fresh air to be able to play the sport that we love on a new island, keeping the sport alive in the Bahamas. It's just been such an amazing run.
I'm actually a first timer. I just came to represent my family island, Abaco, and it's been very good. It's amazing. It's high level volleyball that's been played out there.
The competition is extremely high. Honestly, I wasn't expecting this much of a competitive level here for the second annual or the fourth annual Battle of the Islands tournament. It's pretty intense, and it's pretty well. They're bringing volleyball and sports, the morale of sports back to the island.
We came here
hoping to accomplish another win. Last year we won the competition, and this year we was just hoping to do what we did last year.
For us, the tournament has honestly been a great experience. We're in the AC gym, and it's just been a new experience into Freeport. This is my second year personally, but since we joined the tournament itself, it's been organized. It's been, I would say, pretty well thought out and thorough, and just a great ball of fun, to be honest.
When it was all said and done, it was Team Bimini that won the men's title against Unruly 7. Now, on the ladies' side, the Lady Panthers out of New Providence took home the title versus Abaco Strong Panthers. Next in sports, the Paul Dingus Thompson Cornelius Money Williams Slowpitch Softball Championship games also played on Sunday night at the GB Sports Complex Softball Park, where the fans came out to watch some exciting games that also started from Thursday. The co-ed title this year went to Cooper's Destroyers, who put up 13 runs to defeat the Police 13-6.
It was a long tournament, so now it was a good win. I come out with a victory. I had to come in clutch for my team. I only needed one run, so I had to put it on my back and then I won.
The men's title game was won by the CLA Hitters, who put on a show all weekend with some top-level hitting.
And that's your Facebook friend of the day is next. I'm Jay Philippe. As always, be blessed.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends who deserve more than one-sided connections. That's why we are redefining what real connection is by prioritizing our customers and showing our appreciation by putting our money where your loyalty is. BTC customers, claim your $200 Bahamas Air gift card when you add postpaid mobile to your internet plan. That's loyalty that flows both ways.
What is Business Fit? Business Fit is a group health insurance package offered by BAF Financial. What are some of the benefits of Business Fit? No deductible, dental and vision care, hospital room and board, surgical treatment, labs, medication and drugs, maternity, doctors, clinics, specialist visits, chemotherapy and radiation treatment, air and ground ambulance, and preventative care. Business Fit, offered by BAF Financial.
Here are some tips for having your home ready for a hurricane. Keep all trees and shrubs trimmed. Bring in all outdoor furniture, plants, or any other items that may become airborne due to high winds. Cover windows and doors with hurricane shutters or pre-cut plywood. Clear drains and gutters. And remember to secure important documentation in case you have to evacuate. Don't be caught off guard this hurricane season. Be prepared.
Your number one team in the north. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
And that concludes the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. I'm Yolanda Thompson Everest. Thanks so much for tuning in. Here's a live shot at the Bahamas Tonight coming your way next.
Hey, what's up, Mario?
Hey, Dale, what's going on?
Have you seen ZNS new digital platforms?
No. Let me go check it out.
Good day, Bahamas. I'm Devontae Hanna, and this is ZNS Digital,
where we cater to your news and entertainment needs. Are you a foodie? I thought so. Then look out for Digital Bites.
Shining a light on Bahamians and the good that they do, ZNS Digital is home to the sunshine room.
Keeping up with the latest trends, our original content will keep you entertained.
Yeah, that's cool.
But have you seen the new website?
No, I didn't see it. Let me go look.
We're still your most trusted source for news and information.
That's ZNS Digital?
Yeah, that's ZNS Digital, the people station in your pocket.
Hello, I'm Mario Nuri.
It's never too early to prepare for a hurricane, and we want to make sure our community is always ready. So we invite you to join us for another A Familiar Walk, Step Towards Hurricane Preparedness, with special guests, Lisa Pinder, Director General, Dr. Trevor Johnson of the Bahamas Red Cross, Disaster Risk Management Authority representatives, and Charles Johnson of J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers. So do join us and stay weather aware.
ZNS News is brought to you by the new BTC. Fiber is here, faster, stronger, more reliable. Together, we are unstoppable. Switch today.
Coming up in the Bahamas tonight, the National Report. The Whit Monday holiday marred by tragedy as police probe another fatal shooting in the capital. A high-level Bahamian delegation at this year's 113th International Labor Conference in Geneva, Switzerland, highlighting the advancements of labor relations in the country. In sports, baseball nationals underway at the Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium. In Bahamas tonight, the National Report starts now. Well, good evening and welcome to the broadcast. As you can tell by the pictures on the screen, ZNS News and the police on the scene of a death investigation in the Blue Hill Road area. Details are sketchy at this time, but it is alleged that a male in his early 30s was picking mangoes when he struck an electrical wire. We will have more in a later newscast. Double shooting overnight resulting in the death of a young male and another nursing injuries in hospital. The incident unfolding shortly after midnight as a group of individuals were outside a business establishment on Koto Avenue. Police say a dark-colored Japanese car model pulled up and an armed man came out of the car firing multiple gunshots in the group's direction before fleeing the scene. Two men, both 21 years old, sustained injuries during the incident and were taken to hospital in a private vehicle. However, one of the young men died while receiving medical treatment. The other victim is currently listed in stable condition in hospital. Police making a major drug bust over the weekend. A team of officers from the Drug Enforcement Unit seizing over $74,000 worth of suspected marijuana from a vacant property on Wolf Road this holiday weekend. The drugs weighing some 37 pounds, 4 inches, or 4 ounces. No arrests were made in this matter. Investigations continue. Labor leaders touting positive developments the Bahamas is making on the labor front at the 113th International Labor Conference underway in Geneva, Switzerland. Minister of Labor and the Public Service, Honorable Pia Glover-Roll, is heading a delegation at the international conference, which closes out June 13th. Among the labor leaders addressing the conference today, Hotel Union President Darren Woods, he detailed initiatives underway in the Bahamas aimed at empowering workers. Woods also noted that for the first time in the Bahamas, a national apprenticeship program will be launched in just a few days.
This historic achievement follows many years of diligent planning, work with the social partners to achieve the enactment of the National Apprenticeship Act 2024. The workers in July 2024 recommitted their focus on strengthening the relationship between jobs, rights, and economic growth by participating in a major labor legislation reform exercise. The anticipated outcome of this white paper on 4 major statutes that underpin the Bahamas Labor Code with further public consultation produced transformative amendments to the labor legislation by the 4th quarter of 2025.
The Hotel Union President also indicated that the Bahamas National Productivity Council will be implemented soon, which is expected to boost productivity in the workplace.
This landmark achievement, which was mandated in the Decent Work Country program, comes after extensive collaboration with our national, regional, and international partners, and is expected, once operational, to significantly impact productivity in the Bahamian labor market at the individual, enterprise, and national level.
Central Bank's monthly economic and financial development report is out for April 2025, and it's showing growth in external reserves, which are foreign currencies, gold, and other assets held by the central bank. Take a look. The report noted during the review month, external reserves grew by $24.8 million to over $2.8 billion, notably lower than the $64.8 million in the same period of 2024. Underlying to this development, the central bank's net foreign currency purchase from commercial banks tapered to $29.1 million from $118.1 million in the preceding year. Similarly, commercial banks' net intake from their customers moderated to $21.3 million from $87.6 million in the comparable period last year. Meanwhile, the central bank's net foreign currency sales for the public sector declined to $11.6 million from $61.8 million a year earlier. Meantime, total Bahamian dollar credit grew by $89.1 million in April, a turnaround from the $42.0 million reduction a year earlier. Hope you're enjoying your time with us. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. There's more after this. Stay close.
If you listen closely, you can hear the heartbeat of a nation. That unique sound of a great country, pounding with colorful history, a rich culture, and unwavering ambition. When you look around, you recognize its pulse, the people who love to celebrate, who identify with triumph, a people who know how to be our brother's keeper. Commonwealth Bank, built by Bahamians, here for Bahamians, Bahamians helping Bahamians.
Crunchy, irresistible taste of a KFC big deal, some people will do anything. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends who deserve more than one-sided connections. That's why we are redefining what real connection is by prioritizing our customers and showing our appreciation by putting our money where your loyalty is. ATC customers, claim your $200 Bahamas Air gift card when you add postpaid mobile to your internet plan. That's loyalty that flows both ways.
As a professional graphic artist, I work from anywhere in the world. When I travel, I try to keep up with my paperwork and bills as much as possible, utilizing NIB's ESS, or Employee Self-Service Portal, to submit my monthly payments and to upload my contribution statement makes life easier. The portal is pretty easy to use too. I consider it to be user-friendly. It asks all the necessary questions to guide me through uploading my contribution statement, and I like that it calculates my payments. The NIB representative who showed me how to use the portal, she was patient, friendly, and knowledgeable. I used to fill out my contribution statement manually and visit an NIB office every month to make payments. But now the ESS portal allows for the entire process to be completed online in a time-efficient manner. Like, yay, thank you, that's done. You should sign up today at ess@nib-bahamas.com.
This ain't making no sense, man. How people making it out here, Dre?
If you want to stop living paycheck to paycheck, you gotta learn how to budget. First, write down all of your income. Then, list out all of your expenses. And don't forget to save. Stop throwing away money. Put something aside for savings. And get this, government savings bonds can safely grow your money. So start budgeting, save your coins, and invest smart. Financial independence, right? Wait, financial independence, right? Learn how to invest in government savings bonds on the Central Bank of the Bahamas website.
Are you straight? Bro, I ain't getting no service. I can't make no calls. I can't post nothing on my stories. I don't get it.
Wait, you on the live?
Shad, come, let's fix that. Come. This one needs saving. Pour them over, please.
Say less. Sign up today. Enjoy 5 gigs on us with select prepaid plans when you port your number to Alive, or 3 months free Alive Fiber services when you port your landline.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, where safety is first.
Well, welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us. The Foreign Affairs Minister addressing ongoing Bahamian citizenship issues that stem from matters taking place in the local and international arenas. Fern Curry has more.
The issue of who is entitled to receive a Bahamian passport continues to be an ongoing matter of concern. That in the wake of the May 4th, 2023 Privy Council ruling, which affirmed that children born in the Bahamas to a Bahamian father, regardless of their mother's nationality or marital status, are automatically citizens at birth. In the face of the High Court's ruling, Foreign Affairs Minister, the Honorable Fred Mitchell, provides clarity on who is eligible to get a Bahamian passport, which essentially cements an individual's citizenship in the Bahamas.
That post-1973, the question of who is a Bahamian citizen largely is determined by the female line. So depending on whether you're married or not married, born or inside or outside the country, it can be extremely complicated to determine whether someone is a Bahamian citizen. I would ask the public, therefore, to be increasingly patient. We want to make sure that these documents actually represent the people who present themselves at the passport office, and that a Bahamian passport goes to a Bahamian.
The same issue also arises when it comes to repatriations.
That not everyone born in the Bahamas is a Bahamian at birth. And so it is possible for you to be born here but not have citizenship of the country. And so these deportees who give and list their birth as the Bahamas, if they do not have Bahamian citizenship, it is our view that they do not have an entitlement to be here in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
The Foreign Affairs Minister also explained the Bahamas' policy as it relates to individuals who have no affiliation with the Bahamas, are apprehended in the United States for some reason or the other, and the U.S. wants to deport them to the Bahamas.
They're not entitled to return to the Bahamas. As I said, this has been a point of disagreement with us. So they have to go back to their country of origin, or their citizenship of origin, which in most of the cases connected with that, it's probably Haiti.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Fern Carey.
While the marine industry is an essential pillar of the global economy supporting food security and tourism, sad reality is there's a growing concern that this vital billion-dollar mainstay could be in peril by illegal, unregulated, and unreported fishing. Danielle Dean explains.
The ocean serves as home to not billions, but trillions of organisms that human beings either use for food, entertainment, or education. International Day of the Fight Against Illegal, Unreported, and Unregulated Fishing serves as a necessary reminder to think about this other world that is to some degree the heartbeat of our country.
Our waters are for the benefit of our local Bahamian fishermen, and we have to preserve that. And so we take this very seriously. We know sometimes people tend mainly to focus on agriculture on the land, but the Bahamas is mainly made up, we're an ocean state, and we have more water than we do physical land.
The minister proudly recalled the disruption of an illegal fishing operation by 3 Americans earlier this year, an offense the foreigners reportedly committed more than 10 times in our waters.
You seized that boat, valued up to 6 figures. It's still in custody, and the matter is before the court, and we're hoping to send a strong message to persons that what Bahamians don't go and do in other parts of the world, we don't want being done to us here in our waters.
Seafood has proven a reliable and beloved source of sustenance in the Bahamas, with exports valued in millions of dollars. Favorites include crawfish, grouper, and conch. When it comes to the population of conch, or any other sea creature for that matter, Bahamians often forget to consider nature's inevitable chain reaction. Adding the recent growth of the turtle population due to laws put in place to protect them means less queen conch, its prey. However, the chain reaction means more sharks venturing closer to shore, a complex mystery, but one the ministry is dedicated to protecting. 100,000 square miles of water and porous borders means reports of offenses are not just welcomed by the public, the minister says, they are necessary. Reporting for the Bahamas tonight, I'm Danielle Dean.
Pentecost Monday, more commonly known as Whit Monday, celebrated across the islands today. In true fashion, the sacred holiday event meant an influx of beachgoers. Our Daniel Dean took to Goodman's Bay and Saunders Beach to hear from Bahamians.
Whit Monday, which falls 50 days after Easter Sunday and closes the Easter season, is a special day on the Christian calendar marked by church services and parades. For Bahamians, it's a special day from the regular routine. Entrepreneur Kathleen Hassan, grateful to see some Bahamians carrying on the tradition of quality family beach time on the holiday.
From we were very young, my sister Cora and I, my parents and their whole family, the siblings, all of them brought their entire family to beaches on holidays. So it'd be a huge group of us as family. We picnic on the beach for the whole day. It's a tradition we used to have. It's not so common anymore.
For Kathleen and her sister Cora, it encapsulates the Bahamian flag, our people, sun, sand, and beaches. Cora Cooper, too, sees the combination of holiday and beach as a mental health maintenance method, second to few.
When you get in the salt water, you just relax. I like to float, and it floats away all my issues. I can compartmentalize it. I have a time of rest. And that's what I look for the holiday as, a time of rest, relax. Bring your children, grandchildren out and enjoy the Bahamas. Why should other people do it and we don't?
25-year-old mother of two and entrepreneur Tanisha Colley says maternity leave for her first son was the catalyst for her pivot into entrepreneurship. Her startup lemonade business, using locally sourced ingredients, hopefully the perfect match for the Bahamian son as she sets up shop on Saunders Beach.
I would love to see more people in my age group starting up businesses. I feel like we really have the drive for it. I think a common misconception for our generation is that we are lazy or that we're not go-getters, but I think this is proof that we are.
Reporting from Goodman's Bay Beach for the Bahamas tonight, I'm Danielle Dean.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Folk Call Smart Pass, the smart way to pay at the pump.
We're here at the Nassau Village Community Center project, where over the past 17 months, we've hired over 20 Bahamian subcontractors to bring this beautiful project to fruition.
I've been living in Nassau Village for more than 19 years, and to see a project like this bring great joy and pride to me.
This state-of-the-art multi-purpose community center will serve as a crime-fighting initiative in the community, also help with the education of our kids in this community, and a hurricane shelter.
Yeah, and it also shows what we as Bahamians can achieve when we work hand in hand with each other.
We have the technical know-how, and we can pretty much deliver on any project here in the Bahamas or in the world.
Bahamas Stripe and the Bahamian Company, they prove that they believe in Bahamians.
Based on the outcome of this project, I don't think they're disappointed in giving a small person an opportunity to do a job such as this.
The more opportunity they get, the more opportunity we will get.
If you look around and see the work done so far, it just shows what we as Bahamians can do.
Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station, open the app, scan the pump's QR code, select your payment amount, and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focal Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focal Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
Diet-friendly special.
What you doing this?
I'm getting ready for this heat, boy. But you want to see what's in this box? The ghost pepper chicken sandwich, boy. Get an apple pie, fries, and ghost pepper chicken wing. See it? You look at me? Four. Yeah, boy.
Try our new Ghost Pepper Chicken Box today. Available for a limited time only.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
When your hands are too full, life is just too complicated. Lala, Sally, come here. Uncomplicate.
Go faster, safer, greener with the digital way to pay. With Tap to Pay, it's as easy as a gentle touch. No more headaches. Say hello to convenience. The future of pay is digital with options like credit cards, debit cards, online banking, and digital wallets. Make every experience unforgettable. Embrace the ease of digital payments today.
Did you know you could send a local bank transfer to a Sand Dollar wallet? It's the same as sending a transfer to an account at another local bank. Simply use the wallet's 12-digit top-up address as the account number, savings as the account type, Central Bank of the Bahamas as the bank, and Sand Dollar as the branch with branch code or transit number 12,000. Don't use urgent or priority delivery. Transfers to Sand Dollar wallets are processed through the Bahamas Automated Clearinghouse Network within 1 business day.
Welcome to your Whit Monday Holiday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Swanson Gibson Jr. Topping sports, the Andre Rogers Senior National Baseball Championships took place over the holiday weekend. Several teams throughout the Bahamas slugged it out at the Andre Rogers Baseball Diamond, looking to claim the gold medal in their respective divisions. In the under-16 gold medal game, it was the Freedom Farm Baseball League taking on the Junior Baseball League of Nassau. The Farmers got on in front early, capitalizing off base hits and a few errors from the J.B. Allen infield. Later in the fifth, J.B. Allen would put pressure on Freedom Farm's defense, loading up the bases and scoring a run to even things up. Freedom Farm's ace, not shaken though, striking out the batter with the bases juice and getting out the jam. In the seventh, Freedom Farm's lone runner in scoring position advances off an errant throw at third base, giving his guys the walk-off win. In the under-23 gold medal game, J.B. Allen back at it again, this time against the Ed Bristol Baseball League. Ed Bristol would strike first in the second inning, courtesy of a base hit. J.B. Allen stormed their way back in the third, taking a 3-2 lead, scoring off an errant throw at third base. Ed Bristol came back in the next inning, tacking on more runs to seal the deal. They would go on to defeat J.B. Allen 11-3 and claim the under-23 championship. Also taking place over the extra long weekend was Exuma's Maritime Regatta. Numerous sailors competed fiercely on the waters, looking to claim their respective class titles. Our Charles Fisher was in the midst of all the sailing action.
Adding some extra excitement to the regatta on Sunday, which is normally an off day, history in the making with the first ever relay competition. The settlements represented Bucktown, their boats Confusion, Queen, and Golden Girl. From Baritari, Warrior, Bullrich, and Malara, Rollville, Fugitive, Sprayhound, and New Eyes. And the boats from Black Point, Slaughter, Raging Bull, and Lady Eunice. Water's perfect for sailing, and fans on the shoreline, they are all into it. And after 3 legs, the boys from Black Point reigned supreme. Slaughter getting off to a good start with Lady Eunice second, and bringing home the cannon was Raging Bull.
Bringing home is like taking candy from a baby. When I saw Slaughter came and took a commanding lead, then Lady Eunice fired the gap. I was on cruise control, so this team Black Point, it was four teams. Rollville, Baratari, Bucktown, and Black Point. So it was like, Black Point have the best boats in the Exuma, the best sea classes in the Bahamas. We're the king of the Bahamas. You gotta come to us.
All the boys liking the idea of the relay.
Man, first time really ever happened in any regatta held in the Bahamas, and it was great. It came off very great. I hope the other family islands look into it and do it. It's very great.
Yeah, man, the relay, I like it. I like it. And some smart talk from their youngest skipper.
So, these Rollville boats and Baratari boats, they need motor to beat us, guys. These boats too fast around here. The Black Point boat's really fast.
Today was the final day of competition here in Baritari, Exuma. We'll have all the excitement coming up in Tuesday Sports.
And finally in chess, a representative from the International Chess Federation hosting a teaching seminar this week in Nassau. She talks collaborating with Bahamian educators and shaping the minds of youthful talent.
This is absolutely my passion. I'm a senior lead instructor for FIDE, the International Federation, FIDE, and I train teachers on how to teach chess as an educational tool in the classroom. We call it a game-based learning tool to develop certain skills, your 21st century skills and language skills, mathematics, all your academic skills and life skills as well. I'm extremely excited because we will be working with current coaches, so chess educators, and also teachers in that teach normal classroom, the curriculum in the schools. So we will also empower the teachers. So that is always it is amazing to see how the teachers develop and how they empower as well, and then take it to the classroom. So I'm very excited, yes.
And that's been your holiday sports check, everyone. I'm Swanson Gibson Jr. A check on weather when we return.
What? You don't know who TDC is? Tourism Development Corporation?
You mean the Ministry of Tourism?
No, that ain't the same thing, but the Tourism Development Corporation helps develop and grow behemoth businesses in the tourism industry. You heard what they say, boy? Oh, yeah. Develop and grow. You don't know what all the things they do?
What does do?
Hey, check the website, boy.
Start your journey to ownership of our #1 industry today. Log on to tdcbahamas.com.
For hurricane season, we got impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We'll help you brighten up for that big bad storm. Porcelain tiles, blank tiles, mosaic tiles, a variety of styles. These 14s get right, they gotta be rough. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey, hey.
Bulk up your business and communication with parents, students, and staff in seconds with a live business bulk SMS messaging. This is the perfect tool to keep you connected and easily send important updates, event reminders, and emergency alerts. Keep your campus informed and connected with bulk SMS messaging from a live business. The right choice for fast, reliable communication. For more information, contact the experts.
Tourism today. Bahamas Tourism today.
At this year's Bahamas Business and Investment Forum in New York, Director General of the Ministry of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, Latia Duncombe, provided potential investors with a bird's eye view of investment opportunities in the Bahamas' cultural economy.
We are here in New York City, and over the last 2 days, it's been all about the Bahamas Business and Investment Forum, an opportunity to discuss the business opportunities in the islands of the Bahamas, to share and showcase the robust regulations that we have, the fact that we are a stable destination, a stable economy, and investors can certainly invest in the Bahamas with confidence. Tourism is the economic driver, the main one, the #1 industry, and so it was an opportunity to show them what the plans are from a strategic perspective. The orange economy, the blue economy, how we preserve and protect the ocean, but also the opportunities to partner and to monetize the impact from it, whether it's through carbon credits or sustainable eco-tourism related initiatives. Those were the types of discussions. How do we now connect our everyday Bahamian beyond opportunities, but access to capital and investors to make sure that this happens?
Minister of Labor and the Public Service, the Honorable Pia Glover-Roll, highlighted the importance of the future of the creative industry.
The government of the Bahamas is developing our talent, our creative industry for free for Bahamians. It doesn't get any better than that. We're looking at the value chain prospect. Once we train our creatives, we open up an economy where we can say that the possibilities will be endless, not only from a local perspective, but now we talk about export. We talk about monetization of the craft for our creatives. And we talk about when films and productions come to the Bahamas, now being able to facilitate those productions with Bahamian creatives, front of camera and back.
For more tourism updates, visit Tourism Today or Bahamas.com. I'm Michael Miller, and this is Tourism Today.
Time now for your Monday holiday weather check with Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean.
Good evening, Desmond. We have partly cloudy skies, temperature a warm 88 degrees, the relative humidity 58%. The winds out of the southeast at 9 miles per hour. The barometric pressure 1,020.1 millibars, that's 30.12 inches, and the pressure is steady. Your international boating temperatures tonight, well, it's brought to you by Live Business, where we simply bulk up your business now for the Northwest and Central Islands. Tonight, right through Wednesday, those winds are going to be southeast at 12-32 knots, and the wave height 3 to 6 feet. High tide 7:40 this evening, another high tide at 7:53 tomorrow morning. And for the southeast Bahamas through Wednesday, southeast winds at 15 to 20 knots, and the wave height 4 to 7 feet. So we ask a small craft to exercise caution throughout the 700 islands right into Wednesday. And your international temperatures tonight is brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
She don't care if you overstay, cause when that dog on the cat will play, well, don't you know that while you are looking for sugar, someone's gonna taste your honey. Wait, don't you know that while you are looking for sugar, someone gonna taste your honey. Let's go, hey! Oh yeah!
And that's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. Take a look now at temperatures around the Family Islands, 86 degrees in Freeport, Grand Bahama, and Grand Tulkey, Marsh, Hababico, where I'm currently at. They have a temperature of 85 degrees. Alice Bimini, the Berry Islands, and Harbour Island, all at 84 degrees. Rock, Sandy Lutra, 87. 86 in Arlestown, Cat Island, and also in Rome Key and San Salvador. Taking you back into Georgetown, Exuma, 84 degrees here. Kemp's Bay St. Andros, 89. Fresh Creek, Central Andros, have a temperature of 88 degrees. Clarence, Long Island, 86. In Crooked Island, 86 degrees as well. And Betsy Bay, Maguana, 85. Ackless at 85. Grand Turk, 84 degrees, and Matthew Tiny Nagua have a temperature of 87 degrees. Satellite pictures showing high pressure dominating the weather, so there's mostly clear to partly cloudy skies throughout the 700 islands. And your forecast tonight, breezy this evening with a thunderstorm in parts of the area, partly cloudy and warm with a low temperature of 79 degrees. And tomorrow, a thunderstorm in a couple of spots in the morning, otherwise partly sunny and breezy with a high temperature getting up to 86 degrees. And your extended weather forecast, this is how things are going to shape up tomorrow, looking pretty much okay with those spotty thunderstorms in place. On Wednesday, we'll get some clouds rolling in, scattered showers and thunderstorms in the mix, and then we go back to those isolated conditions on Thursday and Friday. But the weekend is looking great with lots of sunshine in our forecast. That's my...
Thank you, Basil. That ends on Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. Thank you for continuing to make ZNS your first choice for news and information, as only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for watching. Have a good night.
At Fort Montague, I'm Opal Roach. This is ZNS.
The Ministry of Social Services, Information and Broadcasting wishes all the Bahamian labor force a safe and happy Labor Day.
I welcome you to this special segment of social services taking it to the people. Well, the first thing that we must do when we want to take excellence to the next level is to train.